Welcome to Canal Days video series where history comes to life for everyone. Today's episode we explore part 2 of the War Memorials of Court Square in Springfield, Massachusetts. I'm Carrie, your host, alongside my co-host and your personal tour guide, Robert Comu, founder of the tours Greater Historical Tours of Greater Holyoke, as he leads you on a captivating journey through the Connecticut River Valley's historic sites and landmarks. Perfect for families, educators, history enthusiasts, and tourists alike. Step back in time as we uncover the stories that shaped the iconic state of Massachusetts and the pivotal stepping stones for America today. Ranging from historically lingering landmarks, landscapes, to ancient artifacts, and engaging stories and narratives on the pivotal pioneers, there's something for everyone to enjoy and learn from. Visit HolyokeCanalTour.org for our podcast and video series, Robert's tour schedule, and to book your own private tours. And explore in-depth information about the historic locations we visit and make your...
Let's go see some of these memorials to the men that fought during the wars that the United States participated in. Springfield sent a lot of people out to war, and of course it includes a lot of wars on women too. So this one here is for World War I, World War II, and the Korean War, in honor of all Springfield veterans who served their country in those wars. And then it has the year of participation of the country, dedicated November 11th, 1985. That's Veterans Day of that year. It filled out this line of memorials to different wars. The Civil War statue is in the distance. We'll cover that. And we're in Court Square Plaza of Springfield, Massachusetts, across from the courthouse and City Hall and the Campanella Clock Tower. The Korean War, 1950 to 53, Korean War veterans, and has some of the cities inside of Korea. Freedom is not free, USA, killed, wounded, MII, POWs, dedicated by the Korean War veterans of Western Massachusetts, Chapter 2000. This one is for the Marines, Semper Fidelis, forever honored, dedicated to all Marines, 1775 to 1975. Our Marines celebrate 200 years of valorous service by a relay run from the Tun Tavern to Springfield by rededication of this monument. And then it has one of the benches dedicated to Earl Belton. This is to Vietnam veterans and people that died during the course of the war who were serving their country, 1964 to 1975, in deep appreciation to the men and women of Springfield who, in the midst of controversy, answered their country's call to serve in the Republic of Vietnam and did so with great courage and sacrifice. Dedicated through the concerted efforts of the Winchester Square Vietnam era Veterans Limited in the city of Springfield. And it was done in 1984. And then it'll have names. It has names of the men that died during the course of the war from Springfield. And it has engravements on it by Bob Daniels of scenes in Vietnam. And then it has more names of men from Springfield that died during the course of the war, including Charles Parsons, Sergeant in the Marines. It has Army, Marines, Air Force. So it's very nicely done. And that's at the end of this memorial strip across from Symphony Hall on the plaza. And next we go out to the McKinley Memorial Statue. which is on its own plaza alongside of those memorial stones. It has here a memorial stone for women from Springfield that were killed in the 1990s in memory of our slain sisters of the community. And just beyond is President McKinley's statue. Like you know, he was one of 4 presidents who were assassinated. And they did a wonderful job doing that. The Congregational Church is in the distance, and the rest of Court Square. So thanks for coming along to this memorial strip.